Hi, welcome to episode 19 of Ultimate Tech Talk with Joel Phillips. I am CEO and founder of ProShark, as well as Director of Technology with Strategic Advisor Board. Today is another CMS day where we talk about CMS performance. We just got finished with taking a look at security and different CMS platforms. We took a look at some of the elements that make a good/bad CMS system. We took a look at WordPress, which is currently the elephant in the room with about 42% of market share. Some of the holes that they have, not to pick on them directly, but some of the holes they have from a security perspective, because they are a third party. There's a lot of third party development. They are open source platform. And we look at why that security is important. So today, we're going to take a look at CMS Performance, which is if you had two buckets that you need to fill with a CMS platform. And backing up a second, CMS content management systems are a convenience from a website perspective. They make building websites easier. They make maintaining websites easier. They make updating content easier, incorporating different components and functions. CMS is here to stay. Long gone are the days when we used to code websites and build it in straight HTML and CSS. Although those options do still exist, CMS makes the technology accessible by everyone without having to learn coding. So CMS systems are here to stay. But the two big buckets that they belong to, or that you have to make sure that your CMS fills those buckets well, are security. We took a look at that over the last few days, but also performance. And we'll probably spend a couple of days on performance. CMS performance is a challenge. And when we take a look, when we start to peel back the layers of the onion that affect CMS performance, we look at some of the plugins that different platforms use. We look at builders that different platforms use. We look at the elements of a website that impact performance. Then we also look at how Google sees the performance of a CMS. So starting with, and this is not a beat up WordPress session, but WordPress has been around the longest, is the most widely used, and because of the construction of WordPress is the reason we take a look at so many elements of WordPress. WordPress is a core system that was built, and the way that most people interact with it, this core system has plugins, which are builders. There's Beaver Builder, there's Divi, or that's Elegant Themes, there's Elementor. There's different builders that you can use with WordPress. Lately, because of performance issues, they focused on Gutenberg blocks, which eliminates the need for a builder and utilizes their platform without that extra layer that negatively impacts performance. Because WordPress has, well, and I can just show a sample real quick of where they stand in the performance, from a performance perspective, and kind of the ranking of different platforms. So if we take a look here, this is on our website. It's located at High Performance Websites, proshark.com/high performance websites. You can take a closer look at rankings here. And this is not from us. These are ranked based on Google Core Web Vital interaction. So if you look at WordPress, they're the slowest. And this is one of the reasons why I bring them up, is because of the different layers of onion that they have. That's what slows them down. Then you have Adobe Experience Manager, Wix, Squarespace, Sitecore, Weebly. And then, of course, we use a framework. We'll go into that a little bit later. But ours is the fastest performing framework available on the marketplace from a CMS perspective today. So that said, the builder for a site like WordPress, the builder for a site adds a layer of technology. And so for every layer of technology that you add, you negatively impact the performance. On top of that, the plugins that you use, say with WordPress, are third party, or they're added functionality that just adds another layer on and slows down the performance of a site. When you look at Core Web Vitals, they have elements like first contentful paint. They have elements like largest contentful paint. That all of those affect or impact. All of those affect or impact the performance of your site. And Google understands that performance is important to people, so they've now incorporated that into their ranking. And that was the whole genesis behind creating Core Web Vitals and putting them on as a way to measure how fast a site is. And the most important number that they're looking at is your ability to serve sites on mobile quickly, because they understand the importance of mobile. Everybody's got their face in a screen, even while driving sometimes. Please don't do that. But everybody's got their face in a screen using websites, interacting with websites. So Google understands the importance, and that's why they've gone to ranking sites based on, or they penalize sites based on poor performance. So anyway, we are way over for today. We try and keep a target of 3 to 5 minutes. So we will continue this tomorrow, and I appreciate it. Thank you. If you have any questions, please email us at techtip, TECHTIP @proshark.com. Thanks a lot. See you tomorrow.